Driving through Sedona, seeing how many pedestrians we can hit. Wow, that house. Look at that house.
I know. Hey, bought this house.
It's video.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be a good spot too. So everybody's playing for now.
Yeah, when I first trained, somebody said that, and I was like, "Where
Oh, yeah,
no,
right.
that's really cool."
That's awesome.
You know, somebody got hit by lightning here last summer holding a
Uh-oh.
selfie stick in it.
Now you're taunting me. Now you're just taunting
I
me,
just thought I'd mention it
Liam.
while he was standing like this. Remember I told you these
Just
aren't
smell
really...
it. That's what they make Sudafed with.
Sudafed.
Yeah.
We need one of these in our backyard.
And these are the juniper berries. Like I just ate one of those. I think that's a juniper berry. It's not very far down.
Something new.
It's sediment. And then there's the Echo Cliffs again. And you're getting a little glimpse of the Vermilion Cliffs. We're going to see these over next overlook. Yeah.
There it
And that's
is.
the road up to the Grand Canyon, to the North Rim. I always had it that Grand Canyon was one great big fault line. If they're saying no Grand Canyon is the beginning of the Grand Canyon, then it is. So as you look up, as we go up into the Ren, you'll notice there's a lot of plant life up there and not so much red rock. And that's because of a now volcano in the Flagstaff area called Sunset Crater. It erupted around 1080 AD, and it was a cinder cone volcano. They tend to grow on the sides of other volcanoes, so the sides look like Mount St. Helens. Made an impression on me. Somebody taught me that early on, and I thought that was awesome. Okay, here we go. We're at the top. And that's about the top third of the Grand Canyon. Alright, let's start heading up toward Flagstaff, and on the way I'll tell you about it. But all those fire trucks just now, and I mentioned a prescribed burn. They just never replaced it. But most people like to meet their boat here because there's long-term parking, and you can walk right up to the river and hop on your boat. But once you start heading downriver into the canyon, at that point you're committed to 7 to 14 days on that river average. The only way out is after the first 7 days to hike out what's called the Bright Angel Trail, which is a 9.5 mile hike up a mile-high mountain. Or you can hike down that trail and do the last 7 days, getting out on the west rim. Most people just do the whole thing. A little squirrel. It's called an Abert squirrel. If you notice, there's a family from India standing alongside the road. What's happened is they've hit an elk, and that elk isn't quite gone yet. Casey, being a real cowboy, of course, he has a gun, and he gets out and shoots that elk. And this is how Casey thinks. He's telling me this story, and he said, "You know how they are about animals in India." He said it was probably their own Roy. So here they are stranded in the Wild West. This little cowboy rolls badly. And I think the goal was to slow down the traffic and, again, more fender benders, less fatalities. When we come back later on tonight, when we come off the reservation, they've been widening the road there. Instead of 2 lanes, they're going to have 4. And they put a divider down the middle because people were always passing out there where they shouldn't. There was a bunch of head-on collisions.
The expensive McDonald's.
That's it.
I was thinking because I didn't want traffic lights.
Well, and they're cheaper than traffic lights. That's another reason.
$11 Big Mac.
No dollar menu there. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take off running, like I said, as soon as I pull over here. And I'll be right back with your tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought them up from Sedona and they operate out of Climax now. Film around each berry. The native people would soak that berry in water, white film would rise to the top, and skim it off and use it as a yeast to make their breads rise.
Amazing how you
How you figure all this
Hello!
stuff out.
Ducky, how are you doing? Try this one first. I got 2. I've got 10 people today. If he gave me 2, there's an iffy one, so I don't know which one it is. I said he gave me 2 credit cards, so one of them is iffy. I just don't know which one it is. Let's see how that one is. 10. Too much information too early. So this building in front of us is called the Shrine of Ages. Shrine of the Ages. It's the main church up here.
Yeah.
They have different services at different times for different beliefs. And the graveyard's back in there. Very historic. A couple of the Harvey girls are buried there. John Hance, again, he was the first white settler. Emery Cole, that you'll know all about later on. And various park rangers from over time. The oldest headstone I could find in there that I could still read, the guy died in 1839. There were certainly older headstones. I imagine those would be miners that were here back in the day. Now at the next stop sign in a minute, the building closest to the road on the left is the original stagecoach house. It's where the stagecoaches would park and the drivers and the horses would rest while their folks were looking at the canyon. The first car got here in 1914, and the Fred Harvey Company turned it into a garage for cars also.
Hopi House. Is that pronounced Hopi House? Or Hoppy House? Oh, you can tour through it. Oh, it was. That was outstanding. Canyon, as in grand. Oh, there's a lot of information they're showing. That's a long ways down, people. video it. I'll video it if you want to climb. You mean hike down?
Are y'all gonna walk down?
Mules.
No.
That's how you get down.
One day in 1901, a young man stepped off that train. His name was Ellsworth Kolb. That's K-O-L-B. And Ellsworth was rumored to be quite a ladies' man, by the way. Well, he fell in love with the canyon. He decided to stay. Now, he had a brother named Emery who was a photographer. And his thought was, Emery would really love this place. So he sent him a telegram, and he said, you gotta come see this. So Emery shows up, and he falls in love with the canyon. They both decide to stay. And they build a house and studio right on the rim of the Grand Canyon. Now they had a window in their living room that opened facing the Bright Angel Trail. And that's the trail that people has always used to get to the bottom of the canyon. Now back then there were several companies running mule trips. The Fred Harvey Company eventually bought them all out, and they've been running it ever since. But there was a bell outside that window. And the first mule guide would ride up and he'd ring that bell. And the Cole brothers knew that meant they could open that window and start photographing mules and riders in the morning as they went by. So that was the easy part. The hard part was there wasn't enough clean water up here on the rim to develop that film. So Emery would hike 4.5 miles down the Bright Angel Trail to where there's a spring and get spring water.
I'm videoing you.
Excuse me.
We're videoing each other. I think there's another way up over here. Windy enough for you? Windy enough for you?
Boston for a job and then I left that job years later and I stayed in Boston.
National Park.
Doesn't even show up in the Jew finder. Oh, there's our bus. Oh, that's the other tour bus. Bust. Is this some kind of? That's all you ever want. Service. More of that white stuff on the ground.
To bring people over to this side of the canyon. Otherwise, they'd all just stay in the village. They still do, really.
Yeah, well, if you care about up here, I guess it's nicer. Down there, we kind of. That's why